Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Bhoomika BM, second MSc, Department of Food Science and Nutrition, Uraja's College, Mysuru. Today, I'm explaining my paper on effect of fermentation time on the sensorial attributes of brown top millet idli. Fermentation is a controlled microbial growth and enzymatic conversion of major foods into minor food components. The common groups of microorganisms involved in food fermentation are bacteria, yeast, and molds. And some of the acidic fermentation bacteria are lactobacillus, leuconostoc, lactococcus, and streptococcus. Fermented food also enrich gut microbiota and which imparts health benefits. Importance of fermentation. Fermented food possess unique properties like a probiotic, antimicrobial, and antioxidant. Fermentation makes the food more palatable by enriching its aroma and flavor. Organoleptic property of fermented foods are more popular than unfermented foods. Lactobacillus bacteria observed in fermented foods, they tend to improve the nutritional value and digestibility of the fermentation also reduces the anti-nutrients such as phytic and tannins. Traditional fermented foods like pearls-based fermented foods are like dokla, dalbari, and Bedouin roti. Idli. Idli is a fermented food of India which is prepared by steaming a fermented batter, where idli contributes to the diet by providing protein, calories, and vitamins, and also B complex vitamins. Idli can be prepared locally and it is a dietary supplement in developing countries. Fermentation time on the batter varies from 12 to 24 hours, overnight fermentation being the most frequent time interval. Brown top millet is a minor millet grown as an annual crop in Southeast Asia. Brown top millet known as kurili in Kannada, which is rich in iron, zinc and fiber. It is also rich in phytochemicals such as flavonoids, tannins and resin. Brown top millet is a gluten-free and non-acid forming and easy to digest. It treats some of the coronary artery diseases and reduces the colon cancer, and also it prevents celiac diseases and it helps in slowing down the muscle degradation, and it is a good source of antioxidants. The main objective of this study was to formulate idli using brown top millet and to study effect of fermentation time on the sensorial attributes of the product to develop protein and fiber rich product. Materials and methods. This present study was carried out in the Department of Food Science and Nutrition, Uraja's College, Mysuru, and the raw materials were purchased from the local grocery shop of Mysuru. The methods used are sensory analysis of prepared idli. This analysis was done by semi-trained panelists using 9-point hedonic scale method, and the nutritional evaluation was done by standard AOSC method. This is the flowchart of prepared brown top millet idli where the brown top was partially replaced with rice. This is a formulation table. In this table represents the different formulation variation of brown top millet which has been incorporated in preparing idli by comparing with the standard idli. These are the photos of standard idli and the brown top incorporated idlis, where standard idli was taken as a comparison. 20%, 40%, 60%, 80% and 100% of brown top millet was replaced with rice. Sensory scores of idli prepared from partial replacement of rice with brown top millet, where B1 was taken as standard. In this, B4, 60% of brown top millet replaced had an highest acceptability with high score compared to the B6 and other all variations, where B6 was the least scored and least acceptable. Brown top millet incorporated idli prepared by varying its fermentation time. The fermentation time was varied in this, where 6 hours, 12 hours, 18 hours and 24 hours was taken. This is the sensory scores of different fermentation times, where B1 was taken as standard, 6 hours, 12 hours, 18 hours and 24 hours. In this, 12 hours was accepted compared to the 6 hours, 18 hours and 24 hours. Coming to the nutritional composition of brown top millet idli, while comparing with standard and brown top millet idli, the brown top millet idli was rich in protein, fat, and crude fiber. In micronutrient, it was rich in iron and phosphorus, and also it had yield a good amount of energy. So it has been reduced in the moisture content compared to the standard idli. By this, I summarize that brown top millet is a great source of protein, dietary fiber, iron, and zinc. It also acts as an excellent medicine in dealing with lifestyle diseases. And also, idli prepared with 60% brown top millet and fermented for 12 hours at the highest score in terms of all the sensory attributes. So, the nutritional composition of developed product add higher protein and fiber levels compared to the standard, as I've already mentioned in the before slide. These are my references. Thank you.